This is possible. This is very possible.
Nothing like a good glass of Chateau de Chaslier wine, eh, Josiah?
You're right there, Obadiah.
You know, who would have thought that 30 years ago we'd all be sitting here drinking this glass of Chateau de Chaslier wine?
Aye. Back in them days, we'd have been glad to have afford the price of a cup of tea.
A cup of cold tea!
without milk or sugar!
Or tea!
In a filthy cracked cup!
We never really had any cups. We used to have to drink out of these rolled up newspapers.
Aye.
Well, the best we could manage was to suck on a piece of damn cloth.
Well, we used to have it tough back in those days, though. You know, we were poor.
Aye. Because we were poor. My old dad used to say to me, money doesn't buy you happiness.
Hey, right. Yeah, you know, that was probably the happiest I've ever been in my life, and I had nothing. You know, I used to have to live in this little old house on the side of the road with these great big holes in the roof. Yeah.
House? You were lucky to have a house. We used to live in one room. All 126 of us. No furniture. Half the floor was missing. We used to be in one corner of the building for fear of falling.
You were lucky to have a room. We used to have to live in a corridor.
A corridor? We used to dream of living in a corridor. Would have been a palace to us.
Oh.
We grew up in an old water tank on a rubbish tip. We got woken up every morning by having a load of rotting fish dumped all over us. House?
Well, when I say house, I really mean just a little hole covered by a piece of trampoline. But it was a house to us.
We got evicted from our hole in the ground. We had to go and live in a lake.
You were lucky to have a lake. There were 160 of us that had to live in a shoebox in the middle of the road.
Cardboard box?
Aye.
You were lucky. We lived for 3 months in a brown paper bag in a septic tank. We used to get up at 6 o'clock in the morning, clean the bag, eat a crust of stale bread, and go to the mill for 14 hours a day, week in and week out. And when we got home, our dad would thrash us to sleep with his belts.
Luxury! We used to have to get out of the lake at 3 o'clock in the morning, eat a handful of hot gravel, work at the mill every month for tuppence a week. Then we would come home and our dad would beat us around the head and neck with a broken bottle if we were lucky.
Oh, ouch! Ow! Well, you were lucky. We used to have to get up at 12 o'clock at night and lick the road clean with our tongues. There were 160 of us living in that shoebox. Boy, man, we would have to go to work for 24 hours a day at the mill for 4 pence every 6 years. And when we got home, my dad would slice us in two with a bread knife.
Rubbish.
Well, right. Well, you didn't have to wake up in the morning at 10 o'clock at night and have to drink a cup of sulfuric acid and then walk all the way down to the mill, work 29 hours at the mill, and then pay the millman to work on his land. And then when you come back home, your mum and your dad didn't kill you and dance all about your grace and happy hallelujah.
Aye. You tell the kids today that and they won't believe you.
Hello.
No.
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 No.